On the morning of August 31st, 2015, a young Dutch medical student named Sophia Koetsier arrived in Uganda, full of excitement and dreams. Just 21 years old, she had recently graduated with distinction from the University of Amsterdam. Her goal? To dedicate her life to tropical medicine, to help women in some of the world's toughest regions. In her letters home, Sophia wrote about how much she loved the warmth, the people, and the rhythm of Africa. "Everything feels so peaceful here," she said. "Maybe I'll stay forever." For 2 months, she worked at Lubaga Hospital in Kampala. Her life seemed perfect, filled with purpose and passion. But what began as a dream was about to turn into a nightmare. On Wednesday, October 28, 2015, Sophia and 2 fellow students joined a tour guide on a trip to Murchison Falls National Park. They were supposed to spend 1 night in a student hostel inside the park. At around 6 p.m., Sophia arrived at the site. Moments later, she vanished. The first search started before dark, but they found nothing. At sunrise, the horror began to unfold. Near the riverbank, investigators found something small, something that belonged to Sophia. Over the next few hours, a series of strange objects appeared, scattered along a 45-meter stretch of the riverbank. A single shoe, a torn piece of her pants tied to a branch, and most disturbing of all, her underwear, hanging high on a tree, 5 meters above the ground, as if someone placed it there on purpose. But there was no blood, no body, no signs of a struggle. Even the vultures stayed away. Authorities called it a tragic accident. Maybe she fell into the river, or a crocodile attacked her, or even suicide. But her family knew better. The items showed no signs of water damage. Search dogs were never given her scent. No one recorded who entered or left the hostel that night, and her passport, her phone, her bank card were all found untouched in her luggage. Her family described her as full of joy, never suicidal. Some believe she was the victim of a crime. Others think someone manipulated the evidence to hide something bigger. Was she silenced because she saw something she wasn't supposed to see? Or did her disappearance expose a darker secret buried deep in the Ugandan wilderness? Since that day, October 28, 2015, Sophia has never been found. Every 28th, her family relives the same pain, another stab in the heart. Years have passed, and the truth remains hidden. Was it an accident, a cover-up, or a secret buried forever in the shadows of Murchison Falls? If your phone is on and connected to a network, you're fair game. And maybe Sophia was just too close to something she should have never seen.